here's the thing. Last thing on the whole 10 thing. So there's a difference between being confident and thinking that you're on par with some of the most attractive women in the world. For example, I give myself a 6, maybe a 6.9 on a good day. If I were to think I was a 10, that would mean I'd have to intellectualize that I am as attractive as Brad Pitt was in his youth. Like that, to me, that's just like, that would be a ridiculous comparison.
Yeah, but if you feel that way and you're that confident.
But it's not about how you feel.
So
right? I think it was Zentians who chatted it. Oh, here we go.
Zentians super chatted $49.99. M's temper can't handle many guys because if things don't go her way, she throws a tantrum. Sounds like many modern women who are petulant children. And be honest, you and the other masculine
3 or 4s on the panel have handed half of LA's in calls. Hey, yo, Zentians, really appreciate the support, man. Thank you. And I think it was Zentians' previous message. He said, you don't dictate your value, you don't dictate your SMV, sexual market value. The marketplace does. So I can sit here and say I'm a 10 all day, but like, if women aren't viewing me as a 10, like, what does it matter? If I'm not able to have a pull with very attractive women, then it's ultimately delusion, because someone who's a 10 could get a 10. So if you're a 10, you ought to be able to basically get NFL players. Rugby's the superior sport, by the way. You should be able to get NFL players, athletes, musicians, like just very, very attractive guys, you know? So, Carson, do you want to pull up that Instagram tab with, this is Logan's saved photo section of really attractive women that he considers like 9s and 10s. So that's Wolfie Cindy up there. She's, we might get her on the podcast maybe. Scroll down. Just keep scrolling, Carson. So Logan considers, by the way, this isn't Logan's, it's Carson's actually. Keep scrolling. So this is what Carson considers to be like some 9s and 10s. Keep going. Just keep going down. Blast it. All right, these are some 9s and 10s, you know, blah, blah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not a lot of 10s, but, Kristen Kruick in her prime. Smallville, hello. Anyways, that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
so,
looks-wise, yeah, but relationship-wise, stay away from all these girls.
Oh, well, I mean.
Well,
yeah,
they're fun to play with, but not fun to date. That's the reality. So.
All right, let's get through the super chats. Yo, Cheeks, let me pull up Cheeks here. This came in before the show. Yo, Cheeks, thank you for the big $100 super chat. Hold on, let me get this. Yo, thank you, man. By the way, if anyone, we've never done it. We have a trigger for the highest super chat that you can give. I want to test it out, see if it works. Okay, not you, Cheeks, just anyone in general. Okay, I may not be on the live show tonight due to the super parties here in Kansas, so I'll drop the super chat to you, Brian and crew. Question for the panel. Are you comfortable with knowing your father, male family members could very likely see your content? So this is for the 3 girls who produce content. Do your father's male family members, do they know your thoughts? Go ahead.
Male family members or just family members in general?
Yeah, and if you guys, I need to step out for a sec. If you guys can discuss it, go ahead.
Okay, so my parents don't know I do OF. And I don't plan on telling them because I think it could ruin our family relationship. So I think things are good the way they are.
So why would you start to put it like in danger, your relationship?
Well, because I think I could make a lot of money on the platform. So
is it because you don't want to put more stress on your parents?
Yeah, it's a lot to do with that. My mom also has health problems, and I personally think it's better that she doesn't know.
Are you helping your parents as well?
Yeah, I help my parents and stuff.
That's cool.
Personally, so how's the relationship with your father?
I don't actually talk to my dad. My dad cheated on my mom. My dad has a girlfriend that he has. Okay, so basically the story of my dad is my dad had a girlfriend that he made his girlfriend at work. So she was like his personal assistant, but she was also married and had a kid. and then they had an affair, and then they became dating and got a house together.
How did that make you feel?
I sat in their car before, like me and my dad and his girlfriend. Honestly, it didn't make me feel terrible. I just felt kind of bad for my mom because I also feel she was duped by my dad into marrying. And she was the one who also kind of pressured my dad for marriage. So I also feel it was kind of her fault as well. So I don't super blame my dad for a lot of things.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame your dad either. A lot of guys wouldn't turn down free pussy.
Yeah, so I think it's hard to fully blame
City
him
boys
too
up.
because my mom also has a bit of an unbearing personality. So I kind of understand why he cheated, but then I also do feel bad for my mom. I think the person should be blamed more is the personal assistant that my dad cheated on my mom with. She should have known, I think she should have known her place, first of all, and not cheat because she did have a 1-year-old kid during that time. And she should have been more responsible to her husband as well, who was taking care of that kid.
Do you think if your parents' relationship was better and it was healthy, how would it affect your dating now? Do you think it would help?
Yes, definitely. I got the temper issue mostly from my mom because my mom also has a terrible temper, way worse than mine. And I think that's just kind of branched out on me because what you learn from your parents and how you experience the way your parents treat you, also you kind of treat your partner
Is she
like
leaving?
that.
Wait, don't leave. Oh,
I think she's...
So,
no, she left. She's gone. Damn.
so another thing is, do you see, like,
what the fuck?
I think is the daddy
She got
part.
pressed.
Start
Wait,
talking
the
about
daddy?
daddy issues.
No, that wasn't it.
You don't think so?
Maybe.
I think
There's no way that was it.
But do you see how you had some sort of envy towards your father, like how your
Clip
mom
that.
did when he cheated on your mom?
Frank,
were you mad
Frank
at your
Castle.
mom?
Hold
Or
on,
were
let
you
me
mad at your dad?
let me just address the Frank or she. Yeah. Anyone want to wager why she left?
I'm gonna say daddy issues.
Her?
Her?
Maybe. I don't
Daddy issues?
know. I mean, we just brought it up, so I don't know.
No.
I highly doubt it.
She
Was she fat? Is that why?
I think she got bored.
Jesus.
She got
No,
bored.
it's because of the personal opinions of other people, and it probably got to her as well as some of the.
It was probably
chats.
the chat.
Pro-
it was
yeah,
probably
the
it was
chats,
probably the
especially.
chat.
The chat went off on her, for real.
That's too bad. We didn't get to. I wanted to have a conversation with her about some of the predatory stuff and well, whatever. Okay, we are one down.
If she was a 10, she would have the confidence to stay.
If she was a 10, she would stay.
Whale has left the
That's pretty.
chat.
That's
Whale
pretty
has
rude.
left. She hungry.
Whale has
They
left the
said
chat.
She's hungry.
she
gotta
gotta
go
get a cheeseburger. That was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, but going back to the with your relationship with your parents' relationship. So your dad.
he's just saying what the chat is.
Yeah, we're
reading.
just reading the chat.
we don't have
Yeah,
pay
we're just
attention
reading the
to
chat.
it.
We're reading the chat, guys.
We're
We
reading
need to
the
bring more
chat.
attention.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah. So, but going back, so your dad cheated on your mom. Were you kind of angry at your dad too with your mom because your mom
Yes,
seemed right?
because that time when my dad cheated on my mom, my dad was in Singapore and he was working.
Uh-huh.
And then my mom still called him every day to like make sure that he's okay and stuff. And I think he completely betrayed her trust by cheating on her.
So you kind of were angry at your dad, right? And so
I was
do you-
angry at my dad.
Right. So do you see how you took on a lot of attributes from your mother?
I would say yes because my dad, he was there in my life, but I think he is also not a good parent. I guess he's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
irresponsible.
And so now do you see now that you're taking on those attributes from your mom that you got from your dad?
All right,
cheating?
nobody gives a shit about this. Okay, so I'm sorry, but
Well,
this
no,
is
no, this
fucking
actually,
boring.
This is actually important.
Yo,
because
okay, I'm gonna let
daddy
the chat.
issues is a big
I'm gonna let the chat
issue.
decide. Do you want to hear her what's it called, the
Sob
sob?
story.
Do you want to hear her sob story, or can we move this along?
No
one
one,
in the chat
no
if
one
you
wants
want
to hear
hear
the
this.
sob